Hi everybody, this is Rob Cloud. Welcome back to my channel. Now, one of the subscribers um, in the comment section was concerned. Uh, so I wanna answer some of her concerns that she was having with her boyfriend and herself. So I'm gonna start with the concerns that she brought up about her boyfriend and sleep paralysis. Now, I do not talk about sleep paralysis much. I'm glad she brought this up because it's a subject that happens to us all. And a lot of times, the medical field really can't explain. They just try to look smarter than what they really are when it comes to that subject. But they really have no idea of what sleep paralysis, um, how it comes about. That the medical field will tell you, well, it's your mind waking up before your body, and a lot of times that's just bullshit because the mind and body is always 9 times out of 10 in sync with each other on that type of level. So it's not the mind waking up before the body. That's bullshit. But they will give you that term as far as how sleep paralysis is coming about. So sleep paralysis is it's really spiritual. Uh, but there is nefarious things that go on in sleep paralysis as well. There is some good things that happen as well when it comes to sleep paralysis, and there's some bad things that happen um, in sleep paralysis. Um, 9 times out of 10, your spiritual team will make sure that your soul is pretty much back in your body before it begins to wake up. Uh, and sometimes when you get abducted, uh, they put you in a form of stasis until they are done with conducting their experiment on you. And 9 times out of 10, you will have good and bad that do this. A lot of times, when you are dealing with very good extraterrestrials like your galactic family, if they see something that is going on within your body, they can monitor that. And a lot of times, if you are not done here with your mission here, and if there's something like really, really major going on within your body, they will come and pick you up and try to fix certain things that go within the body. But 9 times out of 10, they really do not. Even then, when there's something bad going on within the body, they will allow you to go through that lesson because there is a reason for that. A lot of times we could be doing something that causes ailments within the body, and your spiritual team, your spirit guide, and your higher self will allow bad things to happen so that you go through it and learn from it. But for the most part, when you are specifically here and these bad things start to occur, and they really, really need you to, when they really need to intervene and stop that, then yeah, they will come and pick you up and take care of whatever problem that you have. And a lot of time, they do not want you seeing and knowing what's going on because they're supposed to be monitoring you from a far distance and not supposed to, be that interacted in your lifestyle because you have a mission as a human being here. Uh, okay, so that's the good thing. Now, the bad forces as well do this. Um, they have the ability to come in and put you in this paralysis so that you do not. It's better to control you, just in case you actually have the ability to snap out of and remember. So, and there's been cases where they cannot put people, they cannot wipe them on, and they come out of this paralysis, and these bad ones, they get their ass kicked from some of the people that they cannot control. So they do that as a safety precaution to not get hurt while they are doing these nefarious things to you. Now, there is a breeding program that's going on, and they will put you under paralysis. And for the most part, it happens on a multidimensional level too. These lower realm entities will come and sit on your anywhere on your body. They can sit on your legs, they can sit on your chest, and hold you down and cause sleep paralysis. I think I talked about this. I'll tell you the one time I used to get sleep paralysis all the time, as I stated in Journey to Truth. But what I did not tell them about the witch, as when I was a young teenager, I was probably about 16 years old, and I had this. I just got off from work, young guy working. Got off in the evening time, and I said to myself, well, I'm gonna go and take a nap and get up later, hang out with friends, and just have a good time. I just needed, a nap. And about 30 minutes into my nap, I was laying, on my stomach. 30 minutes into my nap, I noticed an entity on my back. Now, I had been going through sleep paralysis from a young child all the way up until then. And so I spoke to my father about that. Like I told you before, my father, he was in the Navy as well. So when when I started telling him, I had, I was seeing all of these dark entities, and they look like demons. He said, start praying and armor yourself with the presence of Christ. And I started taking his advice on that, and I began to, fight. I was already in martial arts since I was 9 years old, all the way up until now. So I had always been and had that fighting spirit. So I began to fight these entities, and I said to myself, I'm not going to allow you to control me and hold me down. So when this dark shadow was on my back, I began to lift myself up. And as I'm lifting myself up, it's trying to hold me down. And I get to a point where I can slightly come off, lift my lower chest off the bed and turn my head and look behind me. And what I saw was this shadow figure, and it was a female shadow figure, and it was she had her mouth open. So telepathically, I linked with this being because I was able to do things like that since I was little. When I linked with that being, a flash came into my mind, and I saw an old lady, elderly lady in normal clothes, and then another flash came. I saw her in a witch outfit. So I knew then I was dealing with a witch. She was a witch. And another flash happened, and then I saw an older gentleman, an old man, a senior, in regular clothes. And then I saw him, another flash happened, and then I saw him in um, a warlock outfit. So I was able to go into her mind and see all of these images. And then what it was, these dark ones, they can see you. They know about your abilities because they can watch you from the shadow. And they can use black magic. We all know this. They can use black magic. So when I saw all of this stuff, I knew that she did not have the power. Now, they can use magic, but they cannot access these realms. They cannot access realms that they really want to go into. So she was trying to use me like how you see witches on brooms and stuff. I can travel to other realms. I can astral travel. That's what she was using me for. She was trying to obtain different places. I can go, the human body can have high vibrational frequency and low vibrational frequency. We can handle all of these frequencies if it's not too much at one time. So that's one thing. The body is like an antenna, and they know this. But we also have spiritual powers that has nothing to do with the body. It has everything to do with the soul and how the soul can manifest, how the soul has spiritual abilities that they do not have. They have to conjure up with spells, and that stuff is not good enough. Spells are not as strong if you keep your body frequency high and your spiritual body vibrating at a high frequency. They cannot attach. But teenagers go through the most hell, as we all been teenagers, and we can be put because of how we absorb everything around us with friends and family, and we think everything is a damn crisis. Well, that can lower our emotions, can lower our ability to protect our bodies and our spirit bodies. So things will attach to us and they will come. Even though you can lower your vibrational frequency, does not mean that you still don't have spiritual power. And that's what they after. If they can gain access to your body and use some type of magic over you, they will do that. So, and a lot of sleep paralysis is not just ET related. There's a lot of beings that can do this. You have inner earth beings that come to the surface and to do good things and bad things, and they have the ability to put you under paralysis. And of course, you have the military. The military also has the ability to put you under sleep paralysis. And then they'll put up screen memories and block out everything that they've done. All of them have that ability to do that. So, what you have to do, if you are ready, then don't just allow it to happen to you. Set up a prayer for yourself and be strong in that faith. And then fight. When I started fighting the sleep paralysis, I noticed that I got a lot of tingling within my head, and regardless of that, I kept fighting against it. So this is why I can remember a lot of these projects that I go on, because they know that it don't work on me anymore. I fight against all of this mind control stuff. So, and I'm not saying all of it's bad. There's a lot of good things that go on within that too, but I say what I want to remember. But she also had concerns about herself. Now that is pertaining. That first information is pertaining to her boyfriend. It is not just one thing that goes on when a person has sleep paralysis. There's many things that go on, but the one thing I can say is to fight against it. Fight against it. Let them know that you mean business and you are not going to allow it to happen. You do not have to allow it to happen from either side. So now let's talk about her issue. Now she said that she doesn't have any memory from the age of 0 all the way up to 7 and 8. And there could be a lot of things that happen with that too. But I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I haven't spoke of. And a lot of times when things like this happen, when you don't have memories of that big gap, I don't know if you guys ever heard of walk-ins. Okay, a spirit that walks in is virtually part of your an agreement, your soul family. It's a part of you. A lot of times, when a human cannot stay, when a spiritual being come into the body, when it's being born, a lot of times the frequency here is just too much for it. And these are powerful spiritual beings that come down from higher realms to be born and see what it's like to be a human, and they may have a mission here as well. So a lot of times they don't like it in this low frequency realm. A lot of star seeds do not, and they cannot handle it. As soon as they come into the body, they just don't want to be here. And then when they are born, they don't fit in as well. They don't take well to other people. It's because they pick up all of these emotions. They pick up all of these thoughts that go through other people's heads. And like I said, it's the frequency that harms star seeds the most. Higher dimensional star seeds, it hurts us the most, and we all can relate to this as growing up as kids. But when it gets to a certain point where they are ready to just, take their lives, your team will be like, no, let's not do that because this mission has to be done. And then a walk-in spirit will come in and finish that mission out. Not saying that person that left, that spirit, that the original spirit that was in the body, I'm not saying that spirit was weak. It's just that certain star seeds cannot deal with it, and they will not deal with it. They will find a way to get back where they come from. They will have a rough time being here on Earth, dealing with everything that Earth has to offer. So that walk-in will come in and pick up where that other soul left off. And a lot of times that soul doesn't really leave the body. It just stay behind the other one. They switch places. And two, when you also have a gap like that, a lot of times the memories are being wiped as well. But I've never heard of memories being that wiped. As far as that gap, you don't remember from that age. That's a big gap. There is a big gap there. What I can ask you to do is find a good regression hypnosis and get to the bottom of that. Search out a good hypnosis practitioner to figure out why is it you have such a gap between 0 to 7. You don't remember much of your life. That's a huge gap. So I hope that I was helpful in answering your concerns. And if anybody else have any concerns, state them, and I would try my best to answer most of them to my knowledge. Okay, but like I said, it will be your responsibility to search out your heart, follow your heart, and ask your spiritual team to show you what's going on. And one of those ways will be, to find a trusted hypnosis practitioner that can take you into these deeper thoughts, this higher conscience that will tell you exactly what's going on, and they too can tell you what's going on with your boyfriend as far as sleep paralysis. They have the ability to pull that information in from a higher state of conscience. I think we all really need to find a good hypnosis representative to pull down these deeper thoughts that we have. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave a link that you guys can watch and see how this is done. So look for that link to Albert Wyman channel, and it will show you how we have past lives as other beings, and we have been around for billions of years. The soul been around for billions of years, learning, experiencing, and we have star family. This is what they do not want you guys to know, is to remember your true origins. So look for that link. Very important. I'm going to help you guys out as much as I can. Okay, so once again, I love, honor, and respect all of you guys. And to all the new subscribers, you guys are great. I've been watching your comments. I've been trying to get to your comments. There will be a point where, and sometimes I'm not going to be able to answer all of them in a fast manner, but I will try to get to all of them, because we're all family here. It does not matter what color you are. You are my brothers. You are my sisters. Bottom line. And we are in this together, and we're going to figure this out together. So once again, I love, honor, respect all of you. Have a good day.